Good evening, everyone. My name is Heinesh Malone, and I am the Vice President of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. And we believe that we are the solution to the issues in our community. Our theme is Nothing With Us Without Us. The West Garfield Park Youth Council is sponsored by Fathers Who Care, which is a nonprofit organization located on the west side of Chicago within the West Garfield Park community. Again, everyone, my name is Heinesh Malone, and I am the Vice President of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. The West Garfield Park Youth Council is comprised of young people from our community whose focus and concerns are youth leadership and a voice within the community to reduce senseless violence and illegal substance use. We invite people from all over, especially young people, to come in and see what we are all about. Our show will be scheduled every Thursday at 7 p.m. Again, that is every Thursday at 7 p.m. We would like to encourage calls from people watching to leave your questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, that number is 312-738-1060. Our phone lines are now open. Our show can also be viewed online at www.cantv.org/live. Again, their website is www.cantv.org/live. Well, everyone, I would like to introduce my guest for today. This is Vernisha Jones, and she is the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. Okay, and thank you for being a guest on tonight's show.
Thank you.
Again, everyone, my name is Heinesh Malone, and I am the Vice President of the West Garfield Park Youth Council, and you are watching a live interactive call-in television program brought to you on CanTV 21. During the next 25 minutes, we are going to discuss our creating opportunities over violence. We invite our viewers watching to call in with their questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, that is 312-738-1060. Our phone lines are now open. So today's topic again is creating opportunities over violence. And now, Vernisha, I have a few questions for you. So who are you and what is your purpose for existing?
Well, I am Vernisha Jones. I'm the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. I'm just a person in the community trying to make a difference. I can't really say exactly who I am. I feel like I wear a lot of hats. I'm just here trying to make a difference, trying to get youth off the streets, and just be a positive leader. I want to be somebody that kids could look up to, somebody that kids could be like, I want to be like her one day when I grow up. You know, I just want to be a positive mindset to kids.
Yeah. Okay. So what type of opportunities do you have for young people to be involved in at Fathers Who Care?
So we have a lot of opportunities for kids to be involved in at Fathers Who Care. We have a drop-in program, which is a program where kids come in and we do different workshops with them. We teach them job readiness skills. They do homework assistance. We play games. We go on field trips. Like, it's just all type of stuff. And that's our drop-in program, which is for all different ages. And then we also have internships that we have all throughout the year where we have kids come in and they can make a little bit of money if they're a certain age. And also we have as far as kids, we got a yacht club this summer. So we got a yacht club. We was able to get an opportunity with some individuals downtown where we could bring in youth to be a part of a yacht club where they find out about different information, where they get to learn about yachts, learn about how to ride them, and just be involved. So something for kids to get out of the neighborhood, to be able to go downtown and explore and be on the water and just have fun. So that's like 3 different things we got going on this year as far as young people.
That's good. So what is the age group?
So for our drop-in program, the age group is 13 to 24. And then for the employment, as far as if we have internships where kids come in and work, it normally starts at 16. Some programs start a little younger, but normally the age range is between 16 and 24. And as far as the yacht club, that's the same. It starts at 13 to 24. Okay. And so and then as we talking about, do you know any opportunities for young people? Because I know I said as far as Fathers Who Care, but I know you deal with different programs as well. Mm-hmm. Do you know any opportunities for young people to get involved in?
I know that this program called Build, they're 5100 West Harrison. I know that they have a lot of summer jobs. I think that you have to be like 16 up for some jobs, but I think that they have jobs for those under, and then they help you sign up for One Summer Chicago so that you can get jobs within Build through One Summer Chicago. And then After School Matters. And outside of that, I don't really know, because most of the stuff is like programs or jobs that's within my school, and I think that that's like limited to like only strictly the students at my school. But if not, you could see if you could apply for a job at Michelle Clark. That's 5101 West Harrison.
And so, as far as that, if you want any information in regards to any of the programs we were talking about, such as the drop-in, the internship, the yacht club, you guys could give us a call at 773-287-5821. Again, that number is 773-287-5821, and you can ask to speak to Vernisha Jones.
So why do you feel like the West Side needs programs that are focused on violence prevention?
Why do you feel like they need programs? I feel like it's clear as day.
Yeah.
Every day you look on the news. Well, my news is for the most part social media. Mm-hmm. Every day I look on social media, somebody else is dying. And the most traumatizing part for me is that it's people that I was in the classroom with.
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, when I was in grammar school, like, a gentleman that just passed away the other day literally was one of my classmates. So it's like to turn around and see every day you look up, it's another person passing away. It's another person passing away. It's like you need something for people to do. Yeah. If you ain't got nothing for people to do, people gonna find something to get into.
Right.
And so, yeah, I feel like that's why we need programs, because it's just way too much going on. And yeah,
I agree. So do you think we need violence prevention programs in schools on the West Side?
Of course. I feel like everything that's going on, I feel like it's becoming younger and younger. Like the age limit for it is younger and younger. Like back in the day, don't get me wrong, at any given time, like I feel like stuff was any age, but like now it's starting to become where kids are killing people at 13.
Really?
You getting murderers, like you getting kids that's doing this type of stuff. Kids that are becoming drug dealers. So it's starting younger ages. Normally you didn't have to worry about that type of stuff in grammar school.
Right.
Now you got to go to grammar school and worry about, like I'm hearing kids coming to school with drugs, kids coming to school with guns. So it's like it's becoming a younger and younger age. So I felt like if they had something in school that they couldn't do, like when I was in school, we had a lot of programs going on in school. So when I was in school, when we got out of school 2:45. We started a program at 2:45, and our program lasted to about 5:36. And by the time you got out of school, it was time to go home. And because back when I was growing up, you had to be in the house by the streetlights. Yeah. So it wasn't you ain't have no time to be able to go out. And it was almost everybody, even the bad kids, like you had to be in the house by a certain time. So it wasn't you had time to go out and get into stuff. But now it's like I said, it's not really much going on in these schools. You have some selective schools that got stuff going on, but as far as it's not really nothing going on in schools to the point where kids actually got something to do and something that engages them. Like honestly, it's not really nothing engaging kids no more. So I feel like
I agree, because it's like some stuff like when we try to we'll try to get kids involved in like the programs and stuff like that. It's like they don't really be interested, because it's like they already been consumed by like something else already, and it's like we'll be like a little too late, and they be like, I already got something to do. So they probably already in the streets and already devoted most of their time to stuff like that. Now it's too late for them to try to like get out of it and do something else. So it's like sometimes you have to try to work faster, like before they get older, and don't try to like get them when they like in their teen years already, because 9 times out of 10, by the time they already in their teen years, they already been influenced by stuff on social media, influenced by like certain family members who do the same stuff. So it's good to like get them while they early and have programs that's dedicated to like younger kids, like say like 7 to 12 years old. Do like a smaller program to try to like mold them, because also like I'm in this group called the Academy group, and they get kids when they in 4th grade, and they try to like build and build their character and stuff, because it's like if you try to scout these kids out while they in high school, they already been like,
they already feel like they too grown.
Yeah, like they either already
they
really don't have to listen to you, or it's like they just don't listen to certain stuff, or they already got like
man-made up.
Yeah, like they already have what they gonna say yes and no to and stuff like that. So like if you like get them while they young, before they already like a little bit developed and already got these other perspectives in their head and other like outlooks on life from all these other people like influencing the way that they do it, and you get them first and you put like positive like perspective into their mind, so then that's the first thing that they see, so that's the first thing that they gonna go with. Then I feel like it'll be a better outcome for the kids when they like 13 and stuff like that, because they won't be as vulnerable as kids who only have like the streets or only have like people that they come in contact with who might be like no good.
So do you feel like it starts at home?
Yeah.
So I think, because I hear you saying like start at 4th grade and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you feel like it starts at home?
Yeah, I think it starts at home because like some of like the like you only know like what you told, or you only know what people show you. So it's like if you at home like from when you first born to when you like 4 years old, 5 years old, you mainly at home and you with your parents, and your parents is showing you stuff, telling you stuff, or you
seeing what's going on.
Yeah, you seeing what's going on before you get to kindergarten or before you get to preschool. You at home with your parents, and it's like by that time kids not like sometimes you see like the quote unquote bad kids who are already cursing and stuff like that, because that's the environment, like that's what they growing up around. Because it's like before they go into schools, then you go into schools, these are kids that's cursing at the teachers and stuff like that. And this video's all over social media of like
and everybody think it's a joke.
Yeah, and they be like, oh my God, that baby cursing like that, and it's like made out to be funny, so then the parents won't think that it's a problem to try to fix it. So
Until
it's like
too late.
Exactly. So it's like it do start at home, because if that's all that they're around, they only gonna know what they see or know what they hear. So if you fill them with like positive stuff, or tell them like what's right and what's wrong, or just introduce them to like the positive way, but like don't hide the negative way from them, because then they'll go seeking it on their own and like trying to like discover stuff. So it's like, okay, let them know like what you shouldn't do and the effects of it, so that they wouldn't do it, instead of trying to hide it from them, because then when they figure it out, it's like, oh, I ain't know this, and then you trying to try something new. Like already introduce that to them so that they know about it already, so they won't try to go and find it on their own, or they like go figure it out from somebody else, and then it turns into like a whole issue.
That's the key thing you just said. I feel like that's a big part of about like a lot of stuff that's going on now. When it comes to youth, I feel like parents be so afraid to let their kids know what's really going on in the real world, because at the end of the day, as a parent, you want to protect your child. You don't want your child to go through nothing, and it's like that's not realistic. Kids gonna go through stuff. So it's like I feel like that's one of the biggest problems as parents that I feel like parents have, is the fact of they don't want their kids to know certain stuff.
Right.
And you feel like they too young to know this, they too young to know that, they should know this to that age, and I feel like that needs to stop, because when you do that, kids, like you said, they want to go and try it out on their own. They want to go and see what's the hype about. Why my mama telling me not to do this? And that's just a kid's mentality.
Else like it. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the kid's mentality. So I feel like that definitely plays a major part in that situation.
Exactly. So what measurements do you think we need to take to get these types of programs in schools on the West Side?
Get in contact with the local officials, such as going up to the schools. Like you could literally go up to the school and ask them about if they, because I'm pretty sure if you go up to the school and ask them about like if they could put programs in their school and they see people are serious about it, they will do it. Get in contact with your local mayor. Get in contact with your commissioners, the congressmen and stuff like that. I feel like if you get a voice out and you keep on pressing it, I feel like they ain't got no choice but to listen to you, because now they feel like, because for the most part I feel like ain't nobody saying nothing about it. So it's like if they feel like ain't nobody worried about it, okay, we're not gonna spend our money on it.
Exactly.
But if they see a lot of people doing petitions, doing stuff like that, to where they see, okay, this is something that the community really wants, they're gonna make it happen.
Right. So how do you feel young people will benefit from these violence prevention programs?
I feel like if you have one child, you done made a difference. Yeah. So that's all you can keep doing is trying. Like I said, helping one child, you making a difference. So if I help one child a day, help one child tomorrow, well, help one child in a week, I'm helping 7 kids.
Exactly.
So that's better than helping nobody. So I feel like as long as you keep trying, you can't hold on to the, oh, I didn't get 15 kids today. I didn't get 16 kids today. You got to understand, if you able to get that one child, that's one child that you able to, you know,
save
from something. And you never know if that child wants to the next child and helping them. So I feel like as long as you help one child, you feel me, you done did part of your work. So
exactly.
What do you think?
I agree. I think that if you if you have them and then you just create like strong-minded like kids, or like, what do you call them?
Adults? Strong-minded.
Young adults.
Young adults.
I think like adolescents. What is it?
Adolescents. That's
yeah. And if you create them, then they like strong-minded. Then I feel like they could go out and they could help somebody. So you helping somebody could like create like this effect to where like they go and help somebody and they help a friend who will help another friend, because it's like when you like surround yourself with people who are like strong-minded people and they stand on what they believe, then like you will start becoming that type of person. So once that energy rub off to somebody else, then it'll just keep on, it'll just be like a ripple, and it'll just keep going on to more people. So even with you helping one person, you helping that one person could result in you helping like 50 more people, because like without you helping them, they couldn't help those other people. So really you still helping a lot of people. So yeah, I agree with you with like just helping just one person is good, and then even helping 5, they could do 50 apiece, maybe, or something like that. Yep. So that's how I think that they'll benefit from it, and I think that it'll give them like another way of looking at like
life.
Yeah, exactly. Like it'll give them like another way to look at life, and not just see it as like this burden and like feeling like, oh, like it's nothing here, because it's like they so drained from like the negative aspect of life that they had to endure because they had nothing else to look forward to. Exactly. So like all they see is the negative, and all they see is like running from something, or like being scared or being afraid. So then like when you put them in a different environment and have them be like, okay, now I see like the positive side, I see how I can like work my way around life and like create the life that I want, because then they start to see like, okay, like life is gonna be what I make it. Like I have to make something out of it if I want something from it, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I feel like that's how I feel like they could benefit from it as well.
Okay.
So what role can we as a community play in helping to stop the violence on the West Side?
What role? When you see a young person, talk to them. When you see a young person doing something they ain't got no business doing, tell them what they doing wrong. You're not gonna always get the positive aspect out of it. You might tell somebody something, they might say you don't tell them what to do, I'm grown. Yeah. But then you might talk to somebody and they literally listening to you. They might not, sometimes you talk to kids and you feel like they ain't listening to me, but the whole time kids really be listening. If they feel like I always say, if a child feel like they feel comfortable with you and they feel like you're not there to judge them, but you're there to help them, I feel like that makes a big difference. So when you see a child doing something they ain't got no business doing, say something to them. Yeah. Even if you ain't got to tell them get off the streets to stop doing this right now, but tell them like it's something else you could be doing, right? Yep. This ain't the end, right? It's just about empowering them. Yep. I feel like that plays a big part with kids. Like even if you feel like they going down the wrong path, it's all about empowerment. So if I feel like if you empowering them, I feel like that makes a big difference. It ain't gonna change everybody. Like I said, ain't like a lot of stuff we do, it's not going to change everybody, but as long as you're changing somebody out of that crowd that's doing it, you're doing a good job. So I feel like empowerment, being able to empower kids. Yep. What do you feel like?
I agree. Like making them see like that they have options, because like sometimes they feel like they don't have any other choice but to be where they at. Yep. So like when you go and you be like, okay, I see you out here and you probably been here for a long time. I don't want to like make your whole life like flip in a flash, but like if you ever feel like you need anything else, here's my contact information. If you want to use it, you can, because like you can't make them do something that they don't want to do. Like they have to make these choices for themselves because it's their life, and it's like you care about them, you want the best for them, but like if they don't want it for themselves, like there's nothing more you can do but give them like the contact information, or like give them the resources and let them know about the opportunities that's at hand for them. And then it's like if they want to take it, then they'll take it. But then if not, it's like you did all you could do.
You did all you could do. And then I feel like it's never, I feel like it's always a good thing to try. Yeah. Because you never know if a child ever had somebody to do that to them. It could be the roughest child out the crowd that never had nobody to really sit down and talk to them and really sit down and make them feel like special and make them feel like it's something more that they can do with their life. So that I feel like talking to everybody just makes a difference. And you never know like what type of shine you can bring to a person's life. Like I said, having a bad day and a person walk up to you like, how your day been doing? What's going on? You know you're beautiful. You know you can do this in life. You never know like what type of shine that brings to a person's life. So
and people just do it just cause sometimes, or they'll do it actually to light up your day and don't even know how much they help.
How much that mean? Like honestly,
So, do you think if we had more opportunities for young people, it would be less violence?
Of course, cause the time if they in a program, they can't do nothing.
Yeah.
They can't. If they sitting at a program where they learning this stuff, you feel me? They can't get involved in nothing. So I feel like if they have more opportunities and such as opportunities, like I said, we got all these programs going on. If the kids are sitting at these programs, they can't do nothing. If they go to these programs that we have on the weekends, they will be in positive stuff where they can't do nothing. Just as well as this weekend, we got a program coming up with Danny K. Davis, where all the community would be out. You would have the local police officers, everybody else. So it's like I feel like when they get involved in these different programs, we got a program this week, we got a program for Juneteenth, we got programs coming up. So I feel like as long as you get involved in positive stuff, you ain't got no choice but to be out of the way from stuff going on, you know? So I feel like,
And not be like caught in the middle or nothing like that?
Yes.
Okay. So what can we do to get young people more involved?
Go up to the schools, get the kids from the schools to be involved in our programs, which is what we do. We go to these different schools, take them our flyers, tell them what we got going on. A lot of times, kids don't know what's going on. So kids can't be a part of what they don't know what's going on. So we go up to the schools, talk to the different kids, let them know what we got going on. And I feel like doing that, giving them programs where you can put a little money in their pocket, because a lot of kids, that's a lot. Sometimes reasons why kids are on the streets because they feel like I got to get money. I got to, I don't have nobody at home helping me. So doing that, and also making programs more entertaining, making it to where kids actually enjoy themselves at these programs and so on.
Yep, I agree, because like if you have a program and it's just like boring, or you just have them doing stuff like, oh, I want you to fix these papers, or I want you to clean this or sweep this and do that. Then it's like it's just boring, and it just feel miserable. And it's like it gets
you ain't gonna want to do it for long.
Yeah, and it's like it gets to a point where they don't want to be there. So then it create like a negative energy for that whole space, because it's like they don't want to be there. But when you create like more stuff like fun activities or like outings where they don't have to sit in this one place all the time every day, like create more places for them to go, then it won't feel as like it just won't feel like dead and like just like a burden for them, and then just be like, oh my God, I have to deal with this because I know that I need the money. Like give them something more to look forward to, and something to like just something to be more entertained by, because at the end of the day they kids and they still have to, they're still experiencing their childhood right now, so it should be a little bit of entertainment and fun in their life. So are there any events coming up in the community?
As I just said a little while ago, Juneteenth. Well, I'm getting it mixed up. June 10th, we have the Danny K. Davis have an event coming up, which is called Danny K. Davis event, which is called the Fatherhood in the Neighborhood, which will be on 2715 West Madison, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And like I said, it will be all kind of people out there where you could meet different elected officials, the local police officers. It's where we all come together and we able to, be on one accord, versus everybody feeling like the police is this, that, and everybody come together. Everybody come together, and we got a lot of stuff going on. Yep. Also, we got a program going on June between the weekend of June 16th through the 18th for Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day, happy Juneteenth.
Father's Day.
We have programs going on in Garfield Park, Columbus Park, and also Humboldt Park. So if you don't have anything to do, it's so much stuff going on. Get into some of these programs, and if you need any information about anything that we got going on coming up throughout the summer or coming up recently, or even like I said, the young people program such as the drop-in program or the internship or any employment program that we have going on for youth, you could contact us at 773-287-5821. Again, that is 773-287-5821. And we could give you more information about everything that we got going on.
Yes. And if you are just tuning in, our guest tonight on the show is Vernisha Jones, and we were discussing creating opportunities over violence. We would like to thank our viewers for watching. For additional information about our youth council, please contact us again at 773-287-5821. Again, that number is 773-287-5821, and ask for Miss Princess. Thank you, and tune in next week, same time, same station.